Zombie apocalypse.
What's up guys, Denny Dog here. This is episode 3 of our survival Subnautica Let's Play. Let's load right into it. So I will be traveling to, I believe, Life Pod 13, which is 175 meters down, which is right there. Alright, so we left off right where we were before, in this base. And I'm going to gather some food and water right now. Alright, that's enough food. And we're just gonna get some of this. So, you guys know, these videos are titled Uncut Let's Plays. Now, we might be changing that this episode. There might be some cuts because I'm gonna do a lot of resource gathering. And to be honest, that's boring for both of us. So I'm at least gonna make it only boring for one of us. So I will be cutting some stuff out this video. So it looks like we have a radio message. I do that after water. I believe we got 3 of each fish. Oopsie. So I'm gonna play this radio message and eat all my food.
Aurora, this is Sunbeam again. We just picked up a massive debris field at your location. I didn't know how many of you... I didn't know. We're now en route to your location. We're gonna bring you home. Sunbeam out. What else can I say? The only time I parked a rig this big on a rock that small was in VR. And I blew it. It's a bad option, all right, but so are all the others.
Alright, so I'm assuming that's the Sunbeam. Well, it is the Sunbeam that's coming to get us, so... Let's go now to...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Life Pod 175. Alright, meet you guys when I get there. Alright, what's up guys, back again. So, I'm still around 300 meters away from this, but I ran into the Mushroom Warp Forest. Now this place is very important for one specific reason, and it's this ginormous tree right here. Now here is, I like to call it the Tree of Life, but there is an actual tree called the Tree of Life, I believe, in the Lost River. But in this area, there is a lot, and when I mean a lot, I mean about 10 to 20 lithium within this tree. So I'll show you where it is. You can either enter into this tunnel, but I'll be showing you a better alternative. So what you want to do, you're going to want to go around this tree. And here's already 1, 2, 3 lithium. So just go get this here. So 1, 2, and here's 3. So there is more lithium around this area. And so you keep going around this tree until you get kind of to this area. And here's this cave entrance is very good. Now, it's very easy to get lost, so I suggest kind of remembering where you're going. So there's a ton of shale outcrops in this area, which can contain lithium, like what I just got right there. And there is also an absolute bunch of lithium within this area. So here's a creature egg. There's some lithium. There's some lithium. Here's some more lithium over here.
You are currently inside a long calcified root system. Evidence suggests it was eaten away by
Alright, that's probably
life
good for
forms over
now.
many centuries
Can I
to
exit
form
out of
these
here? Yes, I
natural
can.
caves.
So let's get back to our sea moth so I don't die. Alright, and now, let's finally head here. Let's see what we can find here. Alright, looks like there's some more lithium. So I will find that. Now, in this area, you can find a lot of Cyclops fragments. And Cyclops is that huge submarine that we're not going to get for a while, but you can still find a lot of fragments. So might as well get a jump start. Little head start on that. So here's PDA. Oh, it's a voice log. All right, let's get back to our CMOF and let's just say that.
Data.
So voice log. No, it'd probably be in data banks, data downloads. Potentially here. No. Aurora survivors. Here it is.
Live pod launch sequence initiated. Entering planetary atmosphere.
My creators, the cherishers and sustainers of worlds, give me this day my daily pleasures as I give to those who seek pleasures from me.
External temperature approaching critical levels.
Show me the path. In life, truth, and love, for mine is the power. I am the one, on and off and on again.
Impact imminent.
Life is a game which the universe plays with itself. I am done playing as this bundle of flesh. Return me.
So it seems to be, assuming they crash, but there is always a chance that they got attacked by aliens. That is definitely not good. Alright, so you might be thinking, this looks exactly like lithium, and that's exactly what it is. But if you go up to it, it says special equipment is required to collect this resource. So you can't hit it with a knife, you can't repair it, you can't scan it or anything. What you actually need is the prawn suit drill arm. So you gotta build the prawn suit, and then you have to build the drill arm for it, which allows you to drill these big deposits of materials. Now you can find deposits of any really materials. You can do salt, lithium, gold, titanium, kyanite, uranite, copper, all that good stuff. Diamonds. They are very useful once you get the drill arm. I think it gives you around 10-ish pieces of material per deposit, which is quite good. All right, so now I will be showing you some of the locations of where you can find some stuff for the Cyclops. So they are somewhat difficult to find, but you do find them in this area. So here's one. This, I believe, is either a Cyclops bridge fragment. I think it's, yeah, Cyclops bridge. So if you scan this, you'll realize that you need 3 of them. So bam, you need 3 of those. But here's the hard thing about the Cyclops. With the Cyclops, which I believe is... Alright, so you need 3 Cyclops bridge fragments. You also need 3 Cyclops engine fragments. Then you need 3 Cyclops hull fragments. And then you have the blueprints for the Cyclops. But in this area, you can find the hull fragments and the bridge fragments. The engine fragments are more by the Aurora, which I'll cover either later in this episode or in a later episode. So, gold here. So, yep. Let's just look for a couple more. Alright, could this be one? I believe this looks like one, but it might not be. Alright, yes. I've never seen one that looks. Oh, it's a hull fragment. That's nice. So bam. Sweet, that looks like one. 3 hull fragments and 3 bridge fragments. This seems to be another hull fragment. Alright, I'll be back to you guys once I get all 6 fragments needed. Bye. Alright guys, I do not have the fragments, but I just came across this guy. Now I don't exactly know what he's called, but what I do know, I think he's some sort of like spider squid, and what he does do, he can shut down temporarily, he does an EMP blast, and he temporarily shuts down the power in your vehicles. But I found the blood kelp zone. So what I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bring my sea moth over here, and I'm gonna get out of it. Then I'm gonna just run in, my lights off, grab some blood kelp. I'm gonna grab 2 blood oil, sorry. So 3, why not?
Acquired.
And some deep, oh. Alright, we can drop 1. And then I'm gonna get some deep shrooms.
New blueprint
Might as well get
acquired.
4 deep shrooms. Then let's head right back here. Nice. Alright.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, see you guys when I have... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna keep you guys on.
Warning, maximum depth
Oopsie.
reached. Hull damage imminent.
Alright, let's go back to the... Close. Let's go back to the shallower versions. Alright.
Passing 200 meters.
Oh, moon pool. Alright, I'll be back when I have all the fragments. Alright guys, back to my base. So I didn't actually get all of the fragments. I still need 1 more, but you see my thirst is at 5. That's a bit worrying. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna clear up some inventory space by eating that. I do indeed have a decomposing. So I'm going to drop that. And I'm going to get some bladderfish before I die, please. So there's 1, I might as well eat that. Might as well turn that into quickly. And what is that? 3. Oh,
Vital
okay.
signs
Now
stabilizing.
we can go and get some more. So 1. Oh, how much inventory space do I have? Alright, that's not what I need. A fish bag more. Okay, there's 2. Let's get back to my base. Let's craft those 2. Now what I'm thinking, I'm gonna upgrade my actual base, meaning my this right here. So what I'm thinking of doing.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I'm going to build, oh yeah, I got this too, Moonpool. Show you what that is later. I'm going to build in here a fabricator, so I need 1 titanium and 2 table coral for that. Titanium, 2 table coral. You know what? Actually, first, I'm going to build a little storage unit in here, which is 1 quartz and 2 titanium. So I'm going to be doing, look at all that lithium, that's nice. I believe I do have 1 quartz and 2 titanium. Let's see. Quartz, and I have 0 titanium. Wow. Alright, that's quite alright. So now all I need is 2 titanium. I got the quartz. Hopefully that should not, I shouldn't have too many struggles with that. So let's go titanium. Let's hope in here there's some potentially. And that's not what we wanted. Alright, here we go. Some copper. Now this has a 100% chance of being titanium. Yep, and then this is going to be probably copper. Yep. Alright. Alright. So let's go back here. Let's build ourselves a little storage unit. I'm thinking right here. Perfect. Now we can put all this in here. Boom, boom, and boom, boom. Now we can also move all of our stuff in our main base, this little area, to there. If it can fit. I think it may not be able to, but it probably. So you might be thinking, oh, well, that's a rotten fruit, so how can you plant it? Well, you actually can plant it, and it will become, you can drop it, then what you can do, you can hit it, and it gives you 4 seeds, and you can plant these seeds, and the seeds will be fine. So, here. And then, you'll need, what happened? Am I going crazy here? Am I going crazy, or did my titanium disappear? Did I? No. What happened? I failed it already. Oh my god. I am ridiculous. I am absolutely ridiculous. Alright, anyway. What I'm thinking of doing, I think I want to build a fabricator. So 1 titanium, 1 gold, and 1 table cover sample. So 1 gold, titanium. You know what? We're actually going to build another one of these. So we're going to need 3 titanium. I'm going to grab this quartz. Let's go on a titanium hunting spree. How about that? Because I have realized we've been very low on titanium lately. Let's just fill up our inventory with metal salvages. Oh, stopper teeth. Pick that up. There's another one. There's 2 more actually. You know, I'm not gonna bother looking down there. There's probably not any metal salvages. It's probably only those limestone outcrops. This looks like it's 1. Titanium. Okay, inventory full. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So we are good. We do actually have 1 more inventory space, so we do come across a limestone outcrop on the way to the life pod. Alright, so alright, there we go. There's that titanium. Now, let's build what we gotta build. So, wall locker. Ooh, dang it. Alright, it's fine. Still have a little bit of elegance. So let's put whatever's needed in here and there. Oops. And let's put all that stuff right there. Now, I'm thinking build an indoor grow bed. What do you say? Alright, there it is. Now this is going to be our food supply. So we're going to switch container. And here we make sure not to do that. So then it comes over here. Now what you can do, you can break it. Let's see if I can get it. And bam, it gives you 4 seeds. And then you see how these are not rotten seeds. Then you can put all these in, and then if you see there's 1, 2, 3, 4 baby melon plants. And then these, right here, these marble melon, they'll grow, and then you can pick them up, and then each one will still give you 4. So definitely increasing. Okay. Right, now what I'm going to do, go out here, and I'm going to build, this is what you need, I'm going to build a foundation, which I just need 2 lead for. I hope I have 2 lead, I might only have 1. Ooh. Alright. Alright, it's quite alright. Lead is pretty easy to come by. Best areas to find it in the caves. At least the best area to find it that's near us is in the caves in the creepvine, or in the kelp or creepvine forest, whatever you want to call it. Sorry about that. So this forest definitely goes pretty deep. We're almost 100 meters deep, so you do definitely have to remember that this forest, even though it's very close to your house, it can still be very dangerous. Sorry about that very loud banging noise. It's my siblings jumping around. Alright, and then here, ooh, I got bit by it. So if you see, it doesn't do a lot of damage, and ooh. So if you see, it doesn't do a lot of damage, but it can still definitely do damage. So here, these are the best areas to find this. Lead, alright, we looked out there. So now what I'm actually gonna do, these are wreckages. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go up to the top and then get full oxygen and come down and explore this. Oh, we're only at 10%. See if I can find a piece of copper. And I'll grab acid mushrooms on the way back. Once you get a battery charger, you won't be needing to get. Oh, I got lucky there. You won't be needing to gather any of this copper. Ooh, data box. All right, let's see what it is. Something we already got. So yes, there is multiple data boxes per item. Some only have 1, but a lot of things have 2. And if you just open a data box that already, ooh, here is a battery charger fragment. Or sorry, mobile vehicle. I did not see that. Thought it was a guy. They look very similar, battery chargers. Grab trap. Scan the swivel chair. Not that it's needed. We will definitely not be crafting it. It's probably the most useless item in the game, arguably. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Alright, so it looks like there's nothing really here. This is kind of for a more early game, but as you know, we're insane, so we don't need that. Alright, let's get back here. I will be grabbing 2 acid mushrooms on the way back to give my battery, to give my seagull a new power source. Here are these 2 I'm looking at. I like these. 1, 2. Alright, let's get back. Alright. Get this battery. Boom. Now, this is what we will be making. So, the way to craft an outdoor grow bed, we'll actually need a foundation, which it definitely is quite annoying because it does take quite a bit of your materials away from you. But it's 150% worth it. Alright, and we will now make this. So here, you can, oops, sorry, I gotta go back here.
Farming alien plants is improving survival.
So,
Welcome aboard, Captain.
as you remember before, this blood kelp I got, and the gel sacks I got from very, very deep locations, as well as the deep shrooms. So, you would think it would be definitely quite annoying if you would need to keep going back and forth to those deep locations to get everything. So, what I can actually do, I can put in all these these, and they'll actually grow. So these are already made. So these 2. So yeah, you get 3 out of each. And then I believe these actually hurt you when you break them. Oh no, they don't. That's only when you're deep, I assume. So now I have a ton of things. So put some of the gel salts in there. Let's just put as many of these as I can fit. So now we even still have so many more. And then look at that. Now we had 4 acid mushrooms. Now we have all of these. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 4 times 4. And then we had 2, because since each one gives you 3, now we have 6. So if you actually go close to it, it says it's 6% grown, and it will be 7%. Yeah, right there. So then this, 5%, 5%. All right, nice. So now we need a bed. Now, what's interesting about beds is they're actually one of the most difficult. They're very difficult to find, and you wouldn't think that it would be difficult to find, but it's much, much, much more difficult than you would think. So what we're actually going to do, we're going to gather some fish because I need some fluid in me. All right. Back here. So the bed that you would need is located in the Aurora. Now I will be covering that next episode because there's a absolute ton of stuff that you can get in the Aurora.
Vital signs.
Including the prawn suit, the blueprints for the rocket, beds, an absolute ton of PDAs, voice logs, all that good stuff. So that deserves its own rightful episode. So that's what I will be doing. Alright, I'm going to go back to my base now. Check in. Looking all good. Not quite done yet. Alright, so now I'm going to make myself a radiation suit, or else I will die when I come close to the Aurora. So, a radiation suit is 2 fiber mesh and 2 lead. So I need 2 lead. Oh wow, look at all that. Benzene, hydraulic acid, synthetic fibers, aerogel, and polyaniline. Alright, now that is absolutely amazing to have in our advanced materials this early. I've never actually been this good, I don't think. So, we need fiber mesh, 2 creepvine samples. So let's go over here. This one's catching my eye. And we will just get 2 of those. Actually, wait 1 second. I think we might need 4. And the reason for that is you need 2 fiber mesh. And I believe fiber mesh, each one is 2. So we do need 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that takes up so much space. Alright, now we also need 2 lead. And that is found in those sandstone outcrops, those kind of circular brownish ones. And I'm just looking here. There might be some stalker teeth potentially. You know what? Let's get some of these. Why not? Alright, we can only fit 1 more, but then we won't have space for the lead, so we are not going to pick that up. Let's actually use a med kit, just in case. Alright, 2 lead, maybe in here. A little bit. In here, 1. Lead, we are getting extremely lucky with this lead, I just have to say. Alright, let's go back up for some air. Now you might be thinking, why don't you just take your Seamoth? Now, I'm not doing that because it is bigger and it is harder to traverse, and I don't want to get it damaged too much, especially with all these stalkers swimming around. If I were to hit into a wall and get stopped, the stalkers will just attack my Seamoth, and then that's just a double whammy because it will be getting damaged from the impact, because to be honest, I'm not that good of a driver. It will be damaged from the impact as well as the stalkers. silver. Alright, now we cannot pick anything up. Or we can pick one more thing up there. This is not lead, but it probably will be. Yep. We might as well get this. You can never use too many materials. You can never have too many materials, to be honest. Especially in this game. You think that what I always end up finding is that I'll go on like these huge journeys, like these absolute expeditions, and I'll bring back like 7, 8, potentially even 9 of those metal salvages, and I'll be like, this is gonna last me forever. But it never does. It lasts me for like a day maybe, and it is honestly scary how short of a time it will last you. Because it goes by so quickly. Like, all the titanium currently, so after I'm done crafting these 4 metal salvages, which is now, let's wait for that to finish. Alright, so now I'm going to go back to my base. We got a radio message. I'll check that right now.
This is Sunbeam. You know Aurora. We're from a little transgov on the far side of Andromeda, and we have a saying there. There's no bad without the good, no good without the bad. Like you tasted a bunch of the former, but that only means you're overdue a whole lot of the latter. Might just be we're in. We're scanning for somewhere to park. We'll be in touch when we find it. Sunbeam out.
Alright, so anyway, this is all of the titanium I have. It is a lot of titanium. It's about 2/3 of an inventory. Probably a little more than that. But this amount of titanium, let's see, 4, 8, 12, and then 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 plus 6 is 24, and then that's 26. So this is 26 titanium. That is still 4 titanium short than needed for the Cyclops. And it's not just that. So you need 30 titanium for it, which makes you 3 of these, 3 titanium ingots. Then you need to make these plasteel ingots. So it's 6 lithium and 30 titanium needed to just make one of the components for the Cyclops. That's just how incredibly long it takes. Alright, so it looks like we're almost done with these, but we've already grown the deep shrooms and the gel sacks. So we'll just leave these here, because the reason for that is because we have no more space. You know what I can actually do? I can craft a couple more, because I easily have the titanium for it. So let's just make like a huge farmland here. Let's go there. Craft, how about 3? Let's just do 2 more for now, and then we'll keep adding. So now what we'll do, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. So what I'm thinking that this is going to be my deep shroom farm. Alright. So there we go. This is going to be my deep shroom farm. I don't need those, to be honest. Then, this is going to be my blood vine. We don't need these. And then, let's just grab all these. And then, that farm over there is going to be my gel sack farm. And that's kind of my plan here. Let's put all these gel sacks here. And then that's maximizing farming right there. Put all these in there. So once these get to 100, they'll start growing little blood oils, which are those red things that I planted. They'll start growing those blood oils on them. Alright, here's some marble melon. So then these last 2 I'll break with my knife. Alright, whatever. here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, did not mean to do that. So I can put this one there. Let's just consume these. They give you a ton of food and also quite a bit. Oh, here it is, sorry. They also give you quite a bit of water as well. Alright, there we go. Now we have 8 growing. It's double the amount before. Alright, so this episode, we went to Life Pod 13. We built farms. We got an absolute ton more blueprints for stuff in the advanced materials category. We added hydraulic acid, benzene, synthetic fibers, and polyaniline into our little blueprint area. We also got a ton of new batteries. We upgraded our base a little bit with an indoor grow bed and 2 lockers. We found an absolute ton of fragments for our, well, only 5, but we still found quite a lot of fragments for our Cyclops. Alright, so that's the end of this video. Next video I will be going to the Aurora, because I did just make my radiation suit. I will be going to the Aurora, getting a bed, getting stuff for the prawn suit, and I will be giving you guys a tutorial / guide on how to loot the Aurora. Alright, that's the end of this video. See you guys next time. See ya.
Panda. I got broads in Atlanta. Just took the lean in the family. Credit cards in the scam.